Karen Tully reporting from the Republican Women of Baltimore County Members Party. And one of the advantages of this group is that it's growing by leaps and bounds. Great place to meet somebody often, but I know you were brought by Mary King today, so there are men and women coming to this club. Dan, what do you find interesting about the Republican Women of Baltimore County?
Well, I've been always, my heart has been conservative. I believe in pro-life and small government, less taxes. Basically, I would call myself a Reagan Republican. So, so I've been active. I've been voting Republican since I got in this. Well, when I got here in this country, it was Bill Clinton, but I didn't start voting until Bush.
So, as a new member, what do you think are some of the most important issues that people in Maryland have to be aware of in order to save this state, actually?
hmm Well, we have Republican governors, and both of them has been call them rhinos, but they're not really representing what Republican values or what we have. Like I mentioned, low taxes, smaller government, pro-life, and this and that. So I think at this moment the Republican Party should be more um, showing or exposing all these things that the Democrats have been doing or have been happening in this state, because this is fairly a blue state. I come from PG County, and PG County is very blue. But just to make them aware that hey, you just don't vote because you've been listed as the Democrat.
Well, I had mentioned this in an earlier interview with Zach, who is
hmm
the campaign manager.
hmm
We have won before. Hogan won,
Oh yeah.
Bob Ehrlich won,
hmm
Ellen Salibray won.
hmm
So we can win in the state. And I think the environment
hmm
of what's happening in the world today is very conducive
It
to us
is. It
winning.
is. It is. Yep. And all we got to do is just expose and more involving in the media. Like Jeannie was talking about those uh, X-rated books in the library. I think we need to bring that out in the open, like the local Fox News or the local uh, TV
Well,
station.
actually, the Republican women started a petition on that,
Yeah.
the Genderqueer, and we really did have some response, and the media responded. So we do try to approach things so that we can make a difference.
Exactly, and I think we need to do more exposing, not just the library, but other things, especially the defund the police, which is very important. Who voted to defund them instead of funding them, and the crime that's happening now in Baltimore County, in D.C. is closer to me.
And
So,
Baltimore City is coming out to the county
I'm
now.
sorry, Baltimore City. Yeah.
But the county, it's
Yep.
happening now too.
Yep,
The numbers are
exactly.
going
So
up.
we need to expose all of these events happening, not just the price on the supermarkets or the stores, but also the crime.
So it seems to me, everyone has their own thing when you interview them. It seems to me your big message would be for us to expose
Of
what the
course.
Democrats are doing, which is a,
Right.
which is a little bit of a challenge
Yeah,
because the media is not always behind us.
exactly. That's why it's like 7 against 3 or 9 against 1. There's like 9 mainstream media: NBC, ABC, CBS, you name it, CNN, MSNBC. So there's only one. This is Fox. So it's like everybody. But you don't stop.
You have to. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you have to let them know that hey, you're paying more in the pump because the oil and gas, because the Democrats are anti-fossil or anti-coal and all that. So they want us to jump into the electric, and which is fine, but the infrastructure is not there.
Right. I think that one of the things we have to realize is that we have to share on social media
Hmm
because because the main networks aren't showing this. So
No.
thank you so much. If you had to say have a final word, what would you say about the new members meeting today?
Well, it's good to know this group or this political party, and I've always been active. Again, going back to Marcos, I was there in the streets when I was a teenager in early 20s, trying to kick out Ferdinand Marcos. And fortunately, the son of Ferdinand Marcos is now the president of the Philippines. So you have to be active in politics, because politics, you can't just be in the middle of the road. You know, both sides gonna hit you. So you have
Exactly.
to be in one side, and I chose this side.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for coming to the meeting. God bless you.
Thank you for having me.
God bless
Yeah,
America.
thank you.